Yo, what's going on, guys? It's C-Brev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 21 video. Super excited to be bringing you guys this video today. Today is going to be episode 1 of our No Money Spent series on this channel. We are going to start from scratch as if we had the standard edition, no pre-order bonuses or anything. The only thing we're going to get is legacy rewards, which isn't a lot. You can see them on screen. This is just for playing last year. I will definitely take the gold Eloy Jimenez card early on, but overall we're going to try to go in with the bare bones and build this team from the ground up. If you guys are new to my channel, I would greatly appreciate a like on the video and subscribing. Our goal for this year is to post over 100 episodes of this No Money Spent series. Our huge goal is to complete the live series collection eventually. That's probably going to take multiple months, which is okay, and we're going to be taking it slow. We're going to be doing as much of the free content as we can, and we're hopefully going to be able to help you guys see what you should be doing to make your squad better when you're no money spent as well. Now, I understand that there are tons of creators who post no money spent series, but the goal with my own series is to really help you guys out who are no money spent as well, and you can be reassured that I will be posting this throughout the entire year. That being said, as I already mentioned, you can see on screen we got our gold legacy rewards for playing last year. So we're going to be throwing gold Eloy Jimenez in the outfield, but other than that, we're going to go ahead and hop into Diamond Dynasty. So we are in Diamond Dynasty. They asked us to make our uniforms right away. We changed our team name to No Money Spent. Our team audio's the Oakland A's. That's my favorite team, but we're probably going to be rocking with some standard MLB uniforms. I love that they added regular uniforms this year for me to throw on. A lot of good looking classic unis as well. Next, we are met with a tutorial. I highly recommend, if you're a new player this year, to go slowly through this tutorial. With the changes in menus and everything, as well as a returning player, it could also be very good. It shows you a lot about where stuff is on the menu, so I think it's decently helpful. First mission in the tutorial is to complete a moment by driving this run in. Boom, there it is. David Dahl into the gap, and we are through. After completing this tutorial moment, we did get this 72 overall bronze Brian Roberts card, which is probably going to jump into our lineup for a little bit in the beginning. We also got Ship It Stadium, which is hilarious. A stadium that is legendary in the MLB The Show community. All right, we are through the tutorial. They're going to give us one gold player for completing the tutorial. Who is it going to be? It is Ken Giles. That's actually really not bad. Bullpen is one of the hardest positions to fill out early on in the year, so I will definitely take that. We're going to go ahead and add him to our bullpen. Sorry, Wanderson Charles, you are out, sir. So now we are free from the tutorial. The first thing we want to do when we get into Diamond Dynasty is knock out this daily moment. These are new this year. They're going to post a new moment every single day that expires every single day, and we need to complete 5 of these to get this Jason Giambi card, who is an evolution card. Evolution is a program where our player is going to evolve from a bronze into a diamond, but first we need the bronze Giambi card before we can even start this, which is why we want to do every single daily moment that we can. Once we have the bronze Jason Giambi, we can go into his player program and do these moments, and he is eventually going to evolve into this 85 overall diamond Jason Giambi, so that's going to be a free diamond for us in a couple days. Also, by completing 8 daily moments, we are going to get a free 89 overall diamond Roberto Alomar card as well, so this is another free diamond that we can pick up just simply by logging on and knocking out the moment every single day. And if you guys need to know where this is, it's under programs and then over to daily moments. From there you can scroll down into moments and go ahead and play it. We're gonna knock out this 7 strikeout Nolan Ryan moment. And I guess I should describe what moments are. Basically, they're snapshots in time with specific goals. Your player locked for them. So for this one, we're going to be pitching with Nolan Ryan, and we need to strike out 7 batters. And there it is, our 7th strikeout. Our daily moment is complete. And we get a pack as a reward, which is pretty cool. Just want to stress it to you guys one more time. Make sure you are doing these daily moments every single day. All it takes is 8 daily moments to get 2 free diamond cards for your squad. You also get 3 packs, a Ballin' is a Habit pack, and 3,500 cash stubs just from doing 10 of these moments. We're going to go ahead and open this pack that they gave us. The chances that we get anything good are slim, but let's see what we're working with here. We do end up with a silver card at the end of it, which is not worst case scenario. And it is Wilson Ramos, a decent hitting catcher, literally 0 speed though. That's hilarious. We also get Springfield Cardinals unis, so we'll probably throw that on. We also do have a couple squad upgrades in this pack with this bronze and this silver card. So we went ahead and added them to the team. Here's how the squad's looking after literally just doing the tutorial and 1 daily moment. The next thing that I would recommend that you guys do, which is what I'm gonna do next, we're gonna go over to single player modes and moments. and then we're gonna scroll down and do these Tops Now 2021 moments. This is a free silver card, 2 gold cards, and 1 diamond card if you complete all these moments. These are free players that we can get immediately, and they're also sellable if you don't want to use them. The missions aren't too bad either. Hit 1 home run on rookie, tally 3 hits in 1 game on rookie. We are going to knock out all 5 of these moments and then open the pack and get our 2 players. We completed all the moments. We get this Tops Now opening weekend pack. Let's go ahead and open it up and get a couple of upgrades for our squad. In this first round gold choice pack, we have Yerman Mercedes and Nate Lau. I'm going to go ahead and take Yerman Mercedes. That would be my suggestion for a lot of you guys early on as well. He is a primary catcher with a ton of pop, and there's really not that many cards in the game that are good catchers right now, so he is really good value. For our silver card, we're going to go ahead and take Akil Baddoo. He's got good speed, good stats versus righties, could easily be a good bench bat for a little while for us. And of course, we got to take the Topps bat skin. So here are our 3 rewards just for doing 5 moments. We already have several upgrades. So we went ahead and added Mercedes at catcher and Akil Baddoo in right field for now. It could also be an option for you as well, depending on when you're watching this episode. It may be a good idea to go ahead and sell these cards. 7,000 stubs for a gold card is a lot right now, and the diamonds that we're going to grind for next are selling for 15k. I imagine after the standard April 20th release, with more people doing these free moments, these prices will probably go down. So if you're doing them early on, it may be a good idea to sell. I'm just going to keep them because I want to use the cards. We are back in the Tops Now 2021 moments. We are going to knock out the April 5th through April 11th moments. Go ahead and get ourselves a diamond player and a gold player. And by the way, new sets of these moments come out every single week with an opportunity to earn free cards, so definitely stay on top of your Tops Now moments throughout the year. In the past as well, to complete Player of the Month programs, which give really good cards, you did actually have to collect a good amount of these Tops Now cards for that month. So if you do sell them, just keep that in mind. You may end up buying them back later if you want to do the Player of the Month programs, assuming that they keep them the exact same structure this year, which they could always change it, you never know. Second set of Tops Now moments are now done. We get the Tops Now pack, and we also got a bronze and silver first inning pack from doing the first inning program. So now's a good time for me to talk about what the first inning program is and what inning programs are in general. They are basically monthly programs to get good cards in this game, really good cards actually. I'll mouse over to the pack here so you can see who the bosses are for the first inning. It's always a choice pack of 3 guys. You only get to pick 1, but you can buy the other 2 on the marketplace if you want to. This season, it's Fernando Valenzuela, 93 overall, 91 Mike Piazza, and 93 Kenny Lofton. It takes a ton of experience for us to get there, 350,000. As you can see from what we've already done, we're only at 10,000 experience, so this is a multiple day process, something to work towards though, and the cards are very good. Along the way though, our packs and other rewards such as this silver and bronze first inning pack that we just got that has some players in it to add to our team as well. Halfway through in this season, also there's this pack where you can choose one of these diamond cards, which is pretty cool. There are things you can do to help speed up the process and gain XP towards those first inning bosses. There are daily missions, regular missions for online play that you can only do once. Their own set of moments that give you XP. There's a first inning Conquest map, and there's a collection you can do as well. Let's go ahead and open these packs though and see what we can get to make our squad better. Of the silver cards, we get Barry Larkin, Tony Gwynn, and silver Pedro Martinez. I also just realized that this is a relief pitcher card, not a starting pitcher card, so I'm going to go ahead and take Pedro Martinez to add to our bullpen. It's probably going to be a while before we can get starter Pedro Martinez, considering we didn't get any of the pre-order diamond packs, so that's a pretty good upgrade for us. Again, bullpen is pretty hard to do. And for our bronze cards, we're going to go ahead and take Andrew Jones. Pretty good power. He's going to be a bench bat for us at least. Now for the good stuff, the Tops Now pack. First, in the diamond round, we can choose between Joe Musgrove's no-hitter card and Ryan McMahon's 3 home runs in 1 game card. Do not get me wrong, this Ryan McMahon card is amazing. Very good power for this spot in the year, especially for a free card. But I'm personally going to go ahead and take Joe Musgrove, start working on my pitching rotation. I think it's a really good looking card. He throws slider, cutter, sinker, which are some of the best pitches in the game. So he's going to be a staple in our rotation for a long time. And for our gold player, I'm going to go ahead and take this Dylan Carlson card. 93 power versus right for a gold card really is good. And 74 fielding for a gold card isn't really bad either with how good his hitting is. Really solid gold card early on in the year. So after adding those players to our squad, here's how it's looking. Our outfield is actually looking pretty solid. 2 golds and a silver, as well as our catcher position is set for a while. We added our new ace Joe Musgrove to the rotation, and with our Ken Giles pull earlier and now Pedro Martinez, we have a couple of decent options at the back end of our bullpen. Now that daily moments and tops now moments are out of the way, those are definitely our top 2 priorities for this starting week. We have several different ways we can go now to start grinding and getting some players to make our squad better. We can go to moments and do these Team Affinity moments, which give cash stubs for completing entire divisions. If you do a whole division, it looks like you're going to get 1,750 stubs, and you can do this for all 6 divisions. So if you wanted to knock out all these moments, you'd get around 9,000 stubs, and it also gives you a little bit of progress towards each division's Team Affinity. Don't forget about those first inning program moments you can do for XP as well. You can access those in the first inning program menu. And since I brought up the Team Affinity moments, now is a good time to go over what is Team Affinity. So these are team specific, and this year a little bit more division specific programs that can help you grind towards really good players. These are some of the players you can get from getting a lot of progress in each division's Team Affinity. Every single team in the game has an 88 overall card. Some of these cards are insanely good, and you can work towards this. This is definitely our top priority as a no money spent player, is try to get in here and get some Team Affinity progress done and start working towards these free cards that are really some of the best in the game right now. So when you do those moments for Team Affinity that I mentioned earlier, on top of the 1,750 stubs you're also going to get 10 Team Affinity points for each division, so that may be worth looking into. At 10 Team Affinity points, you are going to get a bronze and silver NL West pack, which is going to have some live series cards, and it's going to give you a little kickstart towards working towards some of these players. The first really good diamond card you can get for each Team Affinity happens at 60 points, and there's a couple ways you can start grinding these Team Affinities. The main 2 ways are going to be through Conquest and through Showdown, and those are really our next 2 big steps as a no money spent player. So Conquest is a map-based game mode. If you've ever played the game Risk in real life, the board game, it's exactly like that. The more territories you control, the more reinforcements you get, and the main goal is to take out all the territories on the map. Each MLB team in each map has its own what's called a stronghold, and the only way to take them over is to get up to their hexagon and then play a 3-inning game against the computer. These can have some pretty decent rewards. Very often the maps have hidden rewards such as packs and stubs along the way, and if you're new to MLB The Show and you really just kind of want to get your feet wet in some games against the computer, then I highly recommend doing Conquest before Showdown. It's really casual. It's a nice way to use your Diamond Dynasty team against the computer and kind of, you know, go in and hit and pitch, man, actually play some baseball. There is also a first inning Conquest map that will get you experience towards those first inning bosses, and there are West, Central, and East Affinities that will give you Team Affinity progress as well. Completing this entire East Affinity map is going to give you 15 Team Affinity points for each of the East divisions, so that's the NL East and the AL East, and so in total you are going to be getting 30 Team Affinity points for completing this map. Each map also has many goals along the way, such as goal number 1, capture 2 enemy strongholds. By doing the whole map, you're gonna knock all of these out, and there's some decent rewards along the way as well. If you ever want to view this, go to the map and press triangle or Y on Xbox, and that's how you can pull up all of these. The biggest of them all is this United States Conquest map. This is definitely a grind, but if you complete every mission in here, you are going to get a free 89 overall Albert Pujols. A free 89 overall is definitely nothing to shake a stick at. In years past as well, this Albert Pujols card has been able to play in both the outfield and the infield. I think left field and third base are his positions, so definitely a versatile card and a really good free diamond early on. I do want to stress though that this map is a huge grind. If you never lose a single game, you are still going to have to play 33 inning games against the computer before you complete the entire map. That's because you have to take out every single team that is in the MLB on this map. But at the end of the day, it's a huge grind with a great reward at the end and another free diamond card that we can start working towards. My honest opinion, if you're just interested in the rewards, however, I would save this US Conquest map until you have more players in your lineup that you're actually going to use in ranked play, because we want to start grinding some parallels since we're going to be playing a ton of games against the computer anyway. So what are parallels? You can go to a player card, you can hit triangle or Y, and then you're going to want to hit R1 or RB on Xbox to go over to Parallels. Parallels is a system where you can upgrade any card in the game just by accruing stats with that card. As you can see on the bottom, we're going to get 10 PXP, which stands for Parallel XP, just for having a plate appearance. If we hit a home run, we're going to get 20. If we hit a double, we're going to get 10. And all of this is available to be grinded for in Conquest. So that's why I really want to say I'm going to wait and do the huge Conquest map until I have a couple of guys in my lineup that I really want to use in ranked, because we can kill two birds with one stone and actually upgrade those cards that we're going to use in ranked by getting stats with them in the Conquest games that we're already playing. So me personally, I'm going to save Conquest until I get a little bit better of a team. So if we're not going to grind Conquest right away, we have a couple of options other than that. We can start off with Showdown. Showdown is a game mode where you draft a team along with perks to help you, such as getting exit velocity boosts in certain counts. You do mini moments to upgrade your team along the way. As you can see from completing this first moment, you're going to get a gold live series hitter and a gold perk to add to your team, as well as 100 stubs. There are boss battles along the way that if you lose, you are eliminated. I made a whole video on how to grind Team Affinity fast, which is basically a guide to how Showdown works in the game. That video is in the description below if you want to watch that and get the full breakdown on how this Team Affinity Showdown works. But if you win at the end, you get 5 Team Affinity vouchers, which is the equivalent of 15 Team Affinity points. So by doing 4 showdowns and winning them, you can actually get your first 42 player from the Team Affinities. You can also get all 5 of a division's free 88 overall Team Affinity cards by completing 10 showdowns. So if you just grind like absolute crazy, you can make an entire team of free cards from Team Affinity. If you guys have played Showdown last year and it was too hard, I strongly encourage you to just give it another shot this year. A lot of the moments are on Rookie. The final boss battle is on Veteran. It's really not that much lower of a difficulty than you will be playing in Conquest anyway. So just give it a shot a couple times. If you fail it, if you get eliminated and you want to do something else because you're frustrated, I understand, but at least give it a shot, because it's easily the best way to start working towards those 88 overalls in the Team Affinities. If you don't want to grind Showdowns or Conquest, you can always go to the marketplace and take some of the stubs you have and start buying cards to flip. You can start by looking at bronzes and silver cards. The margins have been pretty decent so far. There's a lot of cards where you can make 60 to 100 stubs per flip. So if you're more interested in some of these cards that are purchasable than the free ones you can grind for offline, then this is maybe the spot for you. You can start working towards some of those expensive diamonds on the marketplace and getting your stub count up. One final thing you can grind for offline as well is under programs and player programs. There is a free program for a free 80 overall Mickey Mantle card. The missions you have to do for this really aren't that bad at all, and there's a couple free packs along the way, as well as these slick San Diego Padres jerseys. What you need to do to complete this, there's a couple missions. So that's tally 3 hits with any player in Diamond Dynasty. All these missions are really easy. There's moments that go along with it as well. We've done moments already. There are collections for this, but they're very easy. Collect 5 common cards. You're probably going to have that just by opening 1 or 2 packs. Same with minor league stadiums, same with equipment. You only have to collect 5 equipment. You're going to get a ton of silver equipment that you never use, so this is really easy to knock out. You may not be able to do it day 1, but just by playing the game over the first week, you'll probably have enough stuff to complete this and get a free 80 overall Mickey Mantle card. And that's it for the offline stuff. That's really going to be our direction moving forward. For the online stuff, there's always ranked. I would recommend getting a decent team before you go into ranked. You can do events, which is a much more casual online experience. I think events is a really good way for new players to kind of get online and play people online. There are cumulative rewards just for winning games. So even if you lose a lot, if you get 20 wins, eventually you will get this 85 John Smoltz card. And if you don't like this John Smoltz card, this card is sellable as well. There are jerseys, packs along the way. At 40 wins, the grand finale is this 92 overall Miguel Cabrera card. So if you just want to play people online, even if your team is not good, I'm sure you can knock out some wins against other players. Kind of a fun way to jump into it online. These are 3-inning games on All-Star difficulty to start out this year. You can also try your hand at Battle Royale. They give you 1 free entry. This is a game mode where you draft your team and then play 3-inning games against other people online. If you can put together a bunch of wins, so 3 wins, 6 wins, 9 wins, and 12 wins before you get to 2 losses, you will get amazing rewards. And if you can somehow manage to go 12-0, you will get an even better reward for going flawless through your Battle Royale run. This is a highly highly competitive mode, especially early in the year when people are trying to get these high diamond cards and a lot of stubs. So if you are a new player, I would try to stay away from this unless you really want to jump in and face fierce competition right off the rip. So that's really everything. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I kind of turned the second half of this video into kind of like a week 1 launch survival guide. Everything you can do in the game to help make your squad better initially. But this was still episode 1 of our No Money Spent series, and we are going to go ahead and leave the squad right here. And next time, we'll probably be grinding some showdowns to get some Team Affinity rewards. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for your support. Stay tuned for tons and tons of episodes of this throughout the year. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.